Yo, it's your boy Capital Don, aka Capology Facts, aka Media Bars is something you got to deal with. How y'all doing? Welcome to Hold the Cell TV. We're at episode 17, I think. People, we at episode 17 already. No, episode 18. My bad. Episode 18 of the Hold This L podcast Reloaded. I'm with the fellas. Fellas, introduce yourselves to the people again.
Yo, it's Killer Chef in the building, man. Salute to everybody out there in the live, out there just chilling, man. Another Monday.
Yep, another
Worse.
Monday.
Another Monday, another show. Salute to everybody that's going to be watching. Salute to the whole battle rap community. You already know, man. Bronx Man Rich, we in here today.
The Bull. The Bull, where you at,
Oh.
bruh? The Bull, what the fuck? What the you old lollygagging ass, mutant ass nigga. You get your ass up on here. All right, let's get to going. Gentlemen, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? How was y'all weekend?
Shit, weekend was good. It went by fast, man. I feel like this whole month, man, is going too fast. It's already the 23rd. Like,
That's
we
a
already about to
fact.
be in the new year. God damn.
That's a fact. I also want to say to everybody, happy holidays. You know what I mean? Xmas, Christmas is coming up in 2 days. Kwanzaa, whatever religion y'all celebrate at this time of year. Happy holidays. The New Year's coming next week. We got about eight days left of this year. 9
Facts.
days. Jesus Christ, people.
I'm surprised. Like, what the hell?
Salute to the chat. They're starting to pile up in here. Mr. Good 7, sir, how you doing? You know what I mean?
Shout out 7.
I also want to talk about something that Good 7 wants me to talk about. So I want to I'm gonna start with that. How do y'all feel? What are your thoughts of URL buying battles?
It's a horrible idea.
Oh, I'm glad he said something about that.
I don't like that idea. I hate that. I really do.
Nah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
To me, and that Halloween, like how the Halloween dance shit went down, it was on video on demand one day, and then the next day all of a sudden it's on the app. It's taken away from some of the battlers. To me, that's up and coming, and the content ain't really getting out there to the masses. It's only being on the app, and that's like delaying the process. Because by the time we get on YouTube, it's gonna probably be like months or even a year down the line.
That's a fact, especially with these smaller leagues. You know what I mean? Like, this is for me. Smacking the URL when they buy battles. I feel like they're not. All right, let's say I paid. Okay, let me see here. Let's say A War and Chef Trez went down this weekend. Let's say they paid $2,500 for that battle. How do they buy the battle? Do they pay what the people bought the battlers for, or do they pay them more for the battle? Like, far as if they're not going to be dropping it on YouTube, it's just going to be on the app, and the people that really don't got the app are not going to be able to see it until it finally gets dropped on YouTube. And it just feels like, it's confusing to me. Like, it just feels like they're taking the cheaper way out of, instead of booking a battle on URL. They're just taking those battles from the smaller
It's like they
leagues.
buying the more publicized battles. They ain't buying all the battles, but they buying like the T-Rex and Tay-Rock. So like the known or the 5 battles that's been on different cards, it seems like that's the ones they buying.
Yeah, they got Snake Eye Chef Tries. If
So like they're trying to they like monopolizing they're trying to corner the market sort of like. But also it depends on the person that's It depends on the person that's negotiating the deal. Like I know Hollow, he know the business deal, so like, but for him to sell smack that footage, it won't cheap. You know what I'm saying? They
I
done did
think
so
that's a
much
slap in
business
the
in the
battle rap
past, so
culture face, though, with the Hollow and the Danny Myers.
nah, that's a fact.
I think that's a smack in people's faces when they, we already was in kind of an uproar, like, we're not going to be able to see this battle. You know what I mean? We got to wait till you come to people's city to actually watch this battle. And then, you finally put it on YouTube or some shit like that. So we was already kind of like, nah, we ain't feeling that. You know what I mean? Then they was like, oh, video demand. I'm like, okay, cool. And then, so that means that, all the other battlers, that was on that card can get exposure also. And I feel like if you're going to put it on video on demand, the whole event, then that's where it should be at. You shouldn't just take the main battle because everybody's going to purchase the video demand for the Danny and Hollow. Okay, not for everybody else. They might want to see Geechee and Big T, but to be honest, nobody really
Those the
nobody want
main
to see
tracks.
really
that.
cared for real. You know what I mean? In the big scheme of
Yeah.
things. And so for you to cut your losses on that video demand by putting the main event on the app I just didn't like that shit. I thought that shit was really suspect.
I think that was smart. I like that. For me, it's cheaper. I'm only paying $8. I don't gotta pay 30 or 40. It surprised me. I was doing nothing at the time when I got that notification, saw the battle, you feel me, and generated some views on YouTube. It was good. You feel me? So I'm not really upset that they dropped it on the app and you feel me, and they didn't keep their word on that we can't see it. We gotta wait for them to come from town to town. Like I'm satisfied that they dropped it on the app actually.
Well, I mean, we will all be satisfied. We're kind of all satisfied. The ones that didn't purchase the video demand. Now, if we had purchased the video on demand and was like, watching these battles, and then all of a sudden the main event from the video on demand is on the app, it's like, what the fuck? I just spent $30 for.
Yeah, exactly.
$30
Yeah,
for
no. Yeah, I see that side. Yeah,
You know what I
I didn't pay.
mean? So, shout out to EBO Dave. Salute to you, sir.
Hey, what up, Dave? Salute.
So when I first thought about the app thing, in the big picture of things, I would have liked to have everybody like it was one place for battle rap, and that would be a battle rap app. It would just be like the WWE Network app, but they see with the difference between them, they bought out their the other wrestling companies, so they can be able to uh, have their matches on that app and all that other stuff. And I felt like if all the big leagues got together and did an app together, put all the content on there, put all the old content on there, I think it would be a successful app. But just you having the app and you're purchasing battlers from battlers that perform on URL that's on these smaller leagues, which they don't like them battling on smaller leagues, but they'll take the footage from the smaller league.
But what if they get in? What if the smaller league is getting return on their return on that investment? Is that like justified? Because if let's say they gave Tay Rock and T Rex, I'm just throwing numbers out there. I don't battle rap community. I don't know these numbers. let's say they paid them 10 racks.
Right.
What happened if URL gave them 12, 13 racks? Is that really gonna that plays better on the smaller league because they have more money to work with for the next event, and they still got the battle?
Well, if you think about it like this, if you paid them 10,000 for both of them, right, and URL give you 12, I don't think that still is going to add up to what the smaller leagues would have made when they dropped it on YouTube. Because now, if you look at it, when they drop things on the app, it don't hit YouTube for a while. You know what I mean? And so, like, I think it really hinders the smaller leagues where they can get more out of that battle than just $200 extra or $2,000 extra. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know how their business goes, and I don't want to talk down about. It just seems weird as fuck. Hold on. I got a special shout out. Shout out to. Hold on. Let me get Bull back in here. The Bull, you there? You finally back?
Yeah. See, I had to get
Yeah. Hey, apologize to the people. Apologize.
Hey, I apologize to the people, but I look like who done it and with what, and I had to get it fixed.
I understand. You was trying to look good for the camera, huh?
That's right.
You trying to be out here getting these battle rap girls like
No,
Bronx Man Rich?
No, that's me.
Listen,
That's Bronx Man Rich.
Hey,
I'll be the first person to warn a motherfucker about a battle rap girl groupie.
Hey, man, listen, man.
There's so much thirst on the timeline. It's crazy.
All right,
listen, man. I like girls with bars.
Okay. Just like Hollow, just like Charlie Clips, bitches with bars.
I'm not talking about the girls with bars. I'm talking about the girls that damn go to the shows just because they know they look good and they'll get in free and.
No. I'm talking about. I need me a battle rap shorty like who battle rap.
Hey, I got a special shout out real quick.
I definitely like to find me a light skinned girl, or a Spanish girl, or a light skinned girl that can battle rap. That's my favorite.
That's a fact. All right, so Miss Ashley Review. Hello, Queen. How you doing? I see you in the chat, young lady. How you doing? You doing good? Happy holidays to you. You know what I mean?
Merry Christmas.
She said, Ashley Review said, what do you think about Burb hating on Hitman behind closed doors? Huh?
What?
She's
talking about that tweet
she's talking about how
Burb
told ARP that he wouldn't the Hitman, he wasn't gonna battle Lux on that card or Mook on that card if Hitman Holler made more than him. All right, so they made it right. But Burb started talking shit about ARP, so ARP put it out there on Twitter, and then Burb said, "Yeah, I did say that."
Well,
and he said,
that came out at that time, though, right?
No, it came out yesterday. Well, part of it got reiterated yesterday. It got commented on again yesterday.
DNA put the tweet out.
Yeah, DNA put it out. So what ARP was saying was pretty much, Burb, you just said exactly what I said you did. And he even said, look, Hitman Holler is a higher stature person than you. He's on TV. Of course he should make more money than you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was hating. He said he wasn't going to battle on that card if Hitman made, because he said I'm not going to be the main event and Hitman make more than me.
But nah, DNA he put that tweet out as part of his angle that he used against Averb.
Yeah.
When the fans were trying to say DNA angle didn't hit or he didn't have no proof, and he provided the proof. So that's how that tweet came.
I already knew about those tweets though. That at the time when that shit was going down,
that's some shit.
DNA put it out.
Fans we deal with. That shows you
DNA put the. No, I'm saying he put the tweets back out because of, I guess, the angle he used against Verb.
So he
he
was trying
wanted
to
to
show people that his angle hit though.
But why does he
Yeah,
have to
exactly.
show?
well, because
Man,
people was trying to act like he was talking shit, like what he was saying was fake, like it wasn't true. So
this is
that's
the
why he
Yeah.
same
was.
guy
So
who had a clapping machete. Man, come on, man. He don't gotta prove nothing. It's like
Yeah,
DNA
yeah,
should
but
have just now he's rehashing some bullshit, and that probably Verb and Hitman already talked about
not
behind closed
because
doors.
now the tide done turned on the battle. Everybody was saying he won on the first watch, but after like the second and third watch, everybody changing their mind now that like
Yeah,
they breaking the
I'm one of
bars
them.
down.
I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
I still got DNA 2-1. I mean, it don't matter how many times I
Nah,
watch it. So
I ain't got time with then they
I
talk
seen it
about
a few
goddamn
times.
talking about Blade Brown and man, like nah,
No,
I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah. Look, I watched it. I watched it. After I watched it off the first watch, I watched it 2 more times. I got Verb winning. I apologize for my blog saying that I had DNA. I apologize in my blog on
I'm
first
not
watch.
apologizing on that one because I got
Hey,
Verb. I still got DNA with winning.
I got Verb winning. You feel me? I dropped the ball. I'm sorry, battle rap community.
salute to Visual
Oh,
Battle Rap
Visuel's in the
Boutique.
chat. Yo,
Salute
salute
to
to
salute to
Visuel,
him,
man.
man.
Salute,
Visual, what up,
Visual.
man?
That's
Salute.
Everybody in the chat.
that's the guy who made my intro. So salute
Oh,
to
it's time for me. Shit.
Okay.
I'm serious.
yeah,
I'm serious
salute to
smoking
him.
it down. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm serious smoking a cigarette. Why the fuck y'all ain't tell me like this blunt?
I don't know.
I
Hey.
didn't even know you had a blunt.
Let me remember. I told we ain't live. Are we live?
Well, yeah, of course we live. What are you
Okay.
talking about?
I'm not gonna say where, but I'm not gonna say where. I'm just gonna show you.
We been
Y'all know.
live.
He said
Y'all. Hey, look.
we
Y'all
live.
know where, but look at this.
He said
God
we
damn, bruh.
live.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that
You're
ain't
gonna have a
live.
happy holiday with your Christmas tree, huh?
You
Yeah,
want
that's
to
a
come down?
Christmas tree.
That's a Christmas tree right there, man.
Hey, look. I tried to get Chef to go with me, but he was bullshit.
Hey man, don't be doing that while you driving.
I had to work.
I ain't driving. What you talking about driving?
Hey, get those likes up, people. Yeah, get those likes up. So yeah, brothers fight. They argue. They have their, and I'm sure A Verb and Hitman is not even thinking about this anymore because they already kind of
No, they
talked
don't play
about it
that
and
shit.
hashed it out.
That shit was years ago, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, that was
I
last
mean, not
year.
years
That
ago, but
wasn't like
that was
yeah.
last year. That was last year, but I'm saying that shit's so old. I mean,
Was
I
that last
understand that.
year? Well, no, that was
Yeah.
this year. That was early this year, wasn't it?
Wasn't that the same card where he battled Bird?
Yeah, that was when Battle
Iron
Moot.
Solomon?
No, that's when he
that
battled
was
Moot. Bird Battle Moot, Hitman Battle Bill Collector. Right? Yeah.
Nah, that
No,
No,
wasn't the
they
same
didn't have the
card.
same card. They wasn't on the same card.
That
Hitman
wasn't the
no,
wasn't
no,
same
even
no,
on
Yes,
no.
card.
that
they
event.
was. Yes, they was. Because
Hitman
No, it
wasn't.
wasn't.
Hitman wasn't
That
on
was
that
King
card with
Lowe's.
Mook
It
and
was
Bird.
King Lowe's
well,
Head Ice.
then it was the
Midnight
other.
Suede
Danny,
7.
Pat
Okay.
Stay.
Then it
Yeah,
was
that
the
wasn't
other
the same
card
card.
Bird was on because they were both on the same card. That's why he said Hitman. He
That was the
wasn't.
No,
Iron
he was
Solomon
he was
battle.
supposed
That
to
was the
battle
Iron
Iron
Solomon.
Solomon, but he didn't battle him because he had Lux.
And
And
then
Hitman and
in
Bill
the Young
Collector
Ill battle
battled him.
too.
Oh yeah,
Young
Hey,
Ill pulled out.
hey, just like the blood, a bull, just like the blood. Your memory might come back, nigga. Like Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. All right. If y'all wasn't tuned in last night, I had a late interview with Ice Cold. Go check it out on my channel. He did a good interview and a recap of his battle over the weekend here in Kansas City, Missouri, people. Kansas City, Missouri. Okay, we live in
Where's that at?
Missouri.
Where's that at?
It's in the middle of the map.
I ain't never heard
Not
of it.
because it says Kansas City, meaning it's Kansas. Now there is a Kansas City, Kansas, but Kansas City, Kansas is not even near close to a Kansas City, Missouri. Like we're the better of the
I ain't
cities.
never heard of Kansas City, Missouri. Who lives there?
I don't know, me. So, all right. So we had an event down here on the Connects. We had Ice Cold versus Saint Mike. They had Chef Trez versus A Ward. He recapped the whole event. He told us that him and Saint Mike, is a crazy fire battle. The pin was in the building.
When's
Both.
it dropping?
Where they going to drop it at? It's going to be dropped on the Connects, hopefully.
No,
You know what I mean? Do what? When they're going to drop it?
No.
This nigga, look, see, I'm not going to pay attention to the bull. Bull right now is tripping.
Bull got virgin lungs on it.
Yeah, he got virgin lungs right now.
Virgin lungs? Yeah. Virgin. I got your virgin lungs. I'm always blunt and send it to you, and I'll show you some virgin lungs.
Hey, text me some of that blood, man.
Yeah,
I told you,
what's good? Can you know that to my
told
crib?
you were supposed to meet up. You could have rode with me yesterday.
Nah, I couldn't even get off, man. I was trying to call out and everything.
Yo, Bull, so let me cash out you some bread and you ship that to my crib. It's the word.
Right.
Yeah, ship it. Anyway, go check out that.
Look, I got like 4 or 5 different kinds though.
That's cool. We're done with the weed talk. Okay, relax. We got a show to do. So y'all need to go check that out. He did say that was a crazy fire battle between him and St. Mike. This is one of the best St. Mike's that he's seen in a while. He also said Chef Trez and A Ward was fire. The rebuttal game was in the building, heavy. He said in the building it was debatable, but if you really break it down, he said he got A Ward 2-1. So how
A Ward out here smoking these URL rappers.
So what do y'all think about this?
I think A Ward's. I don't think he should have to do a PG because he done beat two of the top URL rappers right there.
Or A Ward could just stay in KOTD and have the URL people come to him.
Yeah, but
they came to him already. He was supposed to do a PG years ago. Then he ended up having to have surgery on his arm, and then after that, they never reached back out.
I still can't get it out, yo. I wouldn't go to URL because as soon as you go to URL and lose or have debatable, his stock gonna go down. On King of the Dot, he got a chance to get the chain.
Because if you look at Loso,
they say the same thing. Loso's didn't go down.
Right.
And if you didn't see his tweet,
he did good against Scotty, but what happened in the second battle though?
Of him and Smack that said 2020. So Loso will be on URL in 2020.
Yeah, but his stock did go down, y'all. Come on, let's be real here.
Nobody's
talking about Loso. Nobody's talking about Loso how we used to
Nobody talking about Loso. After he battled Scotty, what happened?
After he battled Scotty, he battled Chef Trez.
Yeah, he got smoked.
And nobody been talking about him
on
that high regard.
He battled Briz and got smoked.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna act like it's.
That's a battle I can't go back and watch because I think it was fire, but Briz, I just can't go back and watch Briz around again. I go to church. That's all I got to say. I can't go back and watch Briz around again. It was fire. He won. That's only a one watch for me.
So yeah, that was over the weekend in Kansas City. Now this weekend coming up in St. Louis, we got the very solid card. Chef Trez versus MVP. D-Magic versus Matt Hoffa. Young Gil versus John the Diddy-da-Don.
Let's go. That's the one I want to watch.
You got a one-rounder with Twerk and Oops.
If Twerk shows up.
And you got Boat Shoe Holly versus somebody else. I forget his name.
I heard that Boat Shoe dude was fire. I used to make fun of his name, but I heard he was fire.
He's okay.
Boat Shoe Holly fire.
He's okay.
I used to make fun of his name, but I thought he was fire. Twerk no showed on him.
Yeah, he's okay. I don't think he's not next up or anything like that. Like,
nah,
he's not next up, but he's dope.
Hey, can I make an announcement?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, March March in Charlotte, North Carolina, 3BL is having an event called Why So Serious. The matchups will be announced shortly, but it's definitely something you're gonna want to be at. I'm involved in it, and definitely something you're gonna want to be. You want to be there.
Okay. Hopefully, I'm in a better situation about that time to where I can move freely about the country without any
I'm
ankle
a part of it,
bracelets.
and from the.
Any
Listen,
investigations?
Listen, hey, it's funny you said that, bro, because I told a fucking probation officer yesterday and had to get in her trunk to get her car, and she had a whole fucking trunk of ankle bracelets and was showing me every one of them, the alcohol ones and all that shit. I was like, what the fuck? I said, that shit's got to be uncomfortable. Yeah, that was crazy you said that. She had a whole trunk of them shits.
Oh shit, Capo. You gotta talk about the John since you said something about John and Shotty battle.
Hey, yeah, has anybody seen that?
I haven't watched it.
I ain't.
What about it, Killer Chef?
Well, no, I was gonna say I heard Shotty did good. He probably could have won 2-1.
If it ain't bootleg, I ain't watching.
Hold on, who won 2-1?
I think Shotty might have got him 2-1.
That's what I heard.
Oh, that's crazy. Shotty 2-1. What the fuck, John? Are you serious, John? You lost to Shotty?
Bro, Shotty Horror ain't no fucking joke, bro.
Man, Shotty Horror.
Nah, you gotta give me props.
I think
Shotty
he's
Horror
overrated.
is the only person I think from the UK is fired. Seriously.
I think he's overrated.
Nah. He does a lot of music, man. He does a lot of tours and makes not music we would like, but music like people out there would like your shit.
But Capo, I ain't mean to cut you off, but I ain't mean to cut you off about the St. Louis card.
No, you good. Like I was just mentioning it that's what's coming up though.
Hey, look though, new merch coming soon too. Cut the Bull shirts will be coming too.
I'm about to send you my logo.
Send me that. Capo, I'll let you announce the new segment.
Yeah.
And all that stuff whenever you want to.
Yeah, I got you.
But I'm gonna put the shirts on deck.
All right. Speaking of, not speaking of, because we're not even talking about something I'm about to cut right into the next segment. I woke up this morning and I seen a tweet with a video. No. I seen a notification from Battle Rap Trap. Salute to D.I. the Hitty Man.
Salute Henny, man. That is one of the most fucking solid people in battle rap. But anyway.
Yeah, salute.
No, he is one of the most solid people.
Anyway. There was an incident. Bill Collector had a fight with some guy. Did y'all happen to see that?
Yeah, I seen it.
Who got a fight? What?
I also seen Bill Collector's live where Bill Collector explained.
The Bill Collector fight. Yeah, I seen that.
Everything that happened. You know, if y'all want to go on.
Explain that because I didn't see it.
No, Bill Collector said. Go ahead, Bronx. You got it.
Yeah, I seen it on his YouTube channel. He was explaining how I forgot the dude's name, but remember the dude that said that he got bodied by Bill Collector 3-0 in the Tay-Rock interview? You remember that?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's who that was. So he said he was drunk, and throughout the night he kept approaching Bill Collector, and he kept asking Bill Collector, "Why you don't fuck with me? Why you don't fuck with me?" And throughout the night, Bill Collector started sensing that he was planning on fighting him. Like he went to that event to fight Bill Collector, so he wanted to talk to him outside, and then he put his fingers in his face, and then Bill Collector slapped him. So when Bill Collector slapped him, Bill Collector thought, everything was gonna stop after that because he calmed him down because he was acting drunk. But no, that hyped him up even more, and then Bill Collector said he two-pieced him after that, and then had to rocking shit. But I'm gonna be real with you, man.
Bill Collector
Maybe.
said a bunch that he kept trying to tell the dude to leave him alone. Kept saying he didn't want to hit him, but said the dude he had enough of it.
Yeah, that's you saying that too. So that's what happened, man. I guess whatever his name is, he was being drunk. People gotta control their liquor. He was being super drunk, and he was acting a fool, man. He had to get beat up. But honestly, man, like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not saying I'm the best fighter in the world, but some of these guys gotta learn how to throw hands. Like y'all not, like
Here's the thing, bro.
I honestly feel like I could beat these battle rappers
Bull,
up.
let him finish his thought, bro. Like you always trying to cut off people, bro. You gotta let him finish his thought, and then you could jump in, bro.
Because them little swings that I was seeing being thrown, man, like that gives me confidence. Like I could beat you battle rappers up, and that's not good. Like you motherfuckers talking about killing and all of that. You guys got to get that together, man. Because that was a horrible fight.
It was. Bull, what you gotta say now? Now, don't you be quiet now, Bull. Don't you be quiet now, nigga. Get your ass up on this motherfucking show.
He said what I was gonna say.
Bull went on silent. Yo, come on, y'all. Y'all gotta start liking this video, man. This is too funny, man. We too entertaining, y'all. Come on, y'all. Give a thumbs up.
This shit priceless.
give a thumbs up.
I don't have to do the white people shit. Awkward.
Nah, but in all seriousness, like you battle rappers, man, like you guys gotta look a little cleaner than that, man. Like the Moon versus Drugs fight was a little better. But this fight right here, this was a horrible fight. Like I don't know what was going on.
The swinging and
I'm
the
like
swinging
again,
and this shit, bro. It's like I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, let me see what Bill Collector doing. Let's see what be talking about these hands and shit like that. Let me see what this nigga's about.
I don't even. And Bill Collector wasn't even drunk, so it's like Bill Collector, you fighting like that and you sober? God damn,
bruh.
I like when I was watching
the
that
coffee and the SO for Death fight.
That was a way better. That was a way better fight.
Even Jada and Yoshi, man. God damn, like shit.
Damn, Jada and Yoshi too.
So the females is having battle of the night and fight of the night. So
they having better fights out here in the streets.
Better battles
out here in these streets. Damn, niggas, like Jesus Christ.
And Bill Collector said in the interview that he had him leaking off the 2-piece. Where was that 2-piece at?
I wanted to see that 2-piece because the other pieces I was seeing it didn't fit.
That nigga had some side dishes. Don't know 2 pieces, goddamn.
The side dishes.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
All sides. That's it.
I wanted to cover it on my page, but then when I seen the fight, I was like, I'm not talking about this dumb shit. That motherfuckers. Whatever the dude name is.
He had the intercom. The bus was saying something. Thank you for muting up, bruh. Thank you for muting up.
Oh man, speaking of some funny shit, we gotta talk about some more funny shit, yo. Y'all seen the Benji Lolo, the Undertaker shit? You seen that, Capo?
The who?
Benji Lolo.
No.
I posted it. I had posted it. Go on my Twitter. I got it on there.
Man, he did the Undertaker scheme, yo. When the lights go out and when the shit came back on,
and he had the Undertaker outfit.
He had on the old Undertaker outfit, the hat, the coat.
What?
I'm gonna link you to it. This is the same person that did the Stone Cold Steve Austin glass breaking. Yeah, like the glass broke, and he says Steve Austin. So it's like he does.
Shout out Vinci Lolo. He got a know when he snatched the girl weave out on Super Black Girl. That was on World Star too.
But let me tell y'all this, man. Let me tell you this. Benji Lolo, yeah, you're entertaining these. That's not gonna work on the URL. Those little things that he's doing is cool for where he's at, but that's not working if he goes to the main stage. And Benji Lolo been here for a minute. Cause no disrespect to Benji Lolo, when he first came out, we was on his ass because he was stealing bars. I don't know if y'all remember that. Benji Lolo got exposed for stealing bars when he first started battle rapping a few years ago.
I do remember that, yo.
Yeah, he was stealing bars, and I guess he reinvented himself, and now he's really performance based.
He uses a lot of wrestling schemes. Like
he does that a lot. I've seen his battles. He does a lot of wrestling schemes.
That's his.
But what I'm saying is that the little things he be doing is not gonna work in the URL unless you're like, because Jerry West does that. Jerry West does that with Benji Lolo doing, but I don't think that's gonna work for him in the URL unless he has a very creative thing going on. Because the Undertaker thing, it could have worked, but he did it in a small league.
Well, that's why it worked too, because it was in a small league, and then they got the lights to cut off and shine. Everything worked perfect. When he popped up, he had on the outfit. I don't know how the hell he did the shit, but the shit worked out. This shit was crazy.
That shit was perfect. It was perfect. He had somebody turn off the light.
The capo, when you see it, you can be like, okay.
Hold on, let me tag. I'm gonna tag you right now.
Because I couldn't find it on your Twitter.
Yeah, no, because I posted it a few. I posted it when I first seen it, and that was like last week. Let me go find it.
Yeah, he made World Star. He up there twice, actually.
Oh yeah, the Bull.
Man, I cut the bull now.
The Bull, cut the bull. Get your ass back up in here.
Yo.
Hey.
Yo.
I just tagged you.
Okay. Oh, give me that list of names that Ice Cold want to take their spot.
Oh yeah,
No, I'm telling Killer Chef to tell you, because Ice Cold, he wants to get these niggas out of here. So, what was that list?
We had Your Honor, Cuban, Ace Amin, is it drugs?
No, he didn't say drugs. He said
because we asked him 5 he wanted to battle, and he said
he wanted Chaos, Kid Chaos.
Yeah, he said he wanted to battle Kid Chaos because of the bars.
There's one more. He really wanted to battle him.
Hold on, I'm about to think of his. Burt Bucks.
Burt Bucks. Yeah,
Burt Bucks. Yo, Ice Cold could get Burt Bucks the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna keep it.
Man, y'all need to check that interview out, man. Y'all gonna be highly.
Yeah, man.
It's highly entertaining,
so,
man. It's
an
honest interview, yo.
Hit up Ice Cold. You know what I mean, Bull?
Yeah. You talking about what I want to do?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Give me his contact information, or give him mine.
Okay.
Hey, but when you tell him not to say nothing to nobody.
Nah, he already
seriously,
knows.
Bro.
He already knows.
Concept.
Yeah, I told him. I already talked to him on the show last night. You know what I mean? I really want him to at least be on the URL in 2020. At least get at least a PG or a one-off or something. You know what I mean? Like he's already done a PG over there. He's already done a few GZs on the King of the Dot. You know, he's been on RBE, but it's like he's not getting that call. So we need to figure out. Hopefully, when this St. Mike battle drop, hopefully that will give them some initiative to at least pick both of them up for real. I want to see St. Mike. Do you know how dangerous St. Mike would be if he was if he got opportunities like the rest of these choke artists? His stock would be up. Like, I know he does have issues with choking, just like the rest of these motherfuckers out here. But what's the difference?
Yeah, but that's just gotta stop. Well, here's where I got it. Anybody I book better have their fucking shit together. If you choke, I'm not paying you second half. Telling you that shit now. That's gonna be in the contract.
Yep, and that's how I'm gonna be playing it
2020,
too.
2020 is no choking.
Yeah,
So in my contracts, if you fucking choke, you will not get your second half.
that's a fact. That's a fact, and that's what these leagues
And
need to be doing.
I will be paying good. I will be paying good. So
This is what the leagues
if
need
you
to
want your
do,
fucking
though.
second half, I'm not a
Yeah,
league.
you
I'm
gotta put
not.
some
I'm not a
kind of
league, and I'm
insurance.
not trying to be a league. I'm not a league, and I'm not trying to be a league. But I'm for the culture, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
No, you doing the right thing because that's what needs to be done. When you
I
pay these
I tried to
motherfuckers these
help
big
people.
ass money, when you pay them money and you pay them that big deposit, like how am I supposed to know if you when you come, I give you your rest of your money? How am I supposed to know that you got 3 prepared rounds? And then I'm
Well,
supposed to
it
pay
ain't that.
you
Y'all don't
because you
understand
choked?
y'all don't understand the real side of battlers. All right, well, you talk to battlers and negotiate. Everybody's got life problems. So you got them calling, hey, man, can you do this, man? I got this going on. Can you go ahead and do this for me and stuff like that? Not saying it's a problem, not saying everybody don't need help, not on shit like that. But when it's like that, don't try to be Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, come on back down out of the clouds.
Yeah, I know. If I would have something down here, I'm definitely
2020, I'm planning on spending a lot of money to make this shit to help battle rap grow.
see
You're
what
either
I'm.
with me or you're not.
This is what you need to do. It's like you should. Okay, you might give them maybe 25 to 35% of their earnings for their deposit. So if the real motivation is that bigger bag at the end of the battle, when money's involved, it should motivate these motherfuckers to do their job. Because if we're paying you ahead of time, you need to make sure your job is done. Like you need to be preparing. You need to be doing everything to make sure you're performing at a high quality, not choking, not doing none of this other bullshit. And I feel like if money's on the line, motherfuckers not gonna be doing this shit all the time.
Nah, that's a fact.
All
Oh,
right,
can we talk? Can we talk about some of these no shows?
what the shows? Go ahead.
You was right. J400 Block didn't show up to his battle.
Oh, he did it, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
you was right. You was right. J400 Block again no showed
Oh, he
on
no
that.
showing. Jay 400. What up,
Where
my
you
nigga?
at?
New
Where you
Jersey.
at?
You got to
That
hold the
was
L? Here,
that.
here. Matter of fact, here, I'm gonna give you a proper L here, right there. Hold this L, nigga. You no showing? Who he no show against?
It was in the Gates. It was in that Dre Dennis event that happened with the Bill Collector fight.
Oh, the Gates of the Garden event.
Yeah, that event.
Oh, no show,
He
huh? That's 2 in a
Opening
row.
game.
Okay.
Opening game.
Yeah, he didn't show up to the
Who
whatever
else?
his name.
Who else no showed?
Damn, I forgot. Somebody else no showed. Let me find it. But somebody else no showed. It was like 2-3 people that no showed. But
What card?
the biggest name was J400 Block. That was the biggest name that did no show. That did a no show.
You know somebody out here got press Mafia on another card out here,
Yeah,
and I
him and
said something.
Holmes. Yeah, they doing a 2-on-2.
And I said
Him and Holmes.
something. No, it
I
wasn't no
wouldn't
2-on-2
listen.
battle.
I wouldn't book Prez Mafia if he paid his own travel, hotel, and battle for fucking free.
Damn.
Out.
Or Craig Lamar.
Well, then he paying for everything to him. Damn.
He said he don't
He
care.
can pay for his hotel, his fucking ride, his flight, and battle for free, and he ain't battling for me.
There's a lot of people I wouldn't pay for,
No.
especially on the choking spree. You definitely not gonna get paid what you think you about to get paid.
Yeah, because if you don't,
I'm gonna show y'all. Listen, I'm gonna show y'all what a battle rap contract is supposed to look like. What it should look like.
But you about to pull over?
Who else ain't show up? Besides, you say Prez ain't show up.
Craig didn't show up.
No, he's saying Prez and J400. Did anybody else no show?
No, Prez wasn't on that card.
Craig.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying from like from his because he had that URL joint.
Okay, yeah, my fault.
He backed out of that joint.
He backed out, yeah.
But then I seen he was supposed to be battling somebody else, and I had commented. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? And they try to make an excuse for it. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. And when he don't show up, just in your back of your head, just think about me, and it'll say, "I told you so, nigga." There's a lot of motherfuckers that don't need to be booked. If you can't even show up to the biggest URLs, the biggest platform. If you couldn't go make it to that motherfucking event, I don't expect you to make it to some hodgepodge small league ass motherfucking battle league over in Boomfuckville.
You finally got down on Tony 800, 300, 200, something crazy.
ABC,
I just can't help it.
1, 2, 3 ass nigga.
These goddamn names in 2020, man. These names got changed, man.
Go ahead, show it, bro. What you gonna show it? The truck. This nigga go off on a whole other tangent. This motherfucker got ADD for real.
Hold on, look.
I feel you.
Y'all see all that?
Yeah, I feel you. I thought you was about to show us the contract, like you showing us the truck. Hey, Boo, you got Boo got ADD, bro.
You see them miles?
We're gonna cut the bull with ADD bull.
I'm chilling today.
All right.
I'm in a good mood. I'm high as hell.
I know you are.
This shit got down.
All right, so look, I seen a clip on Twitter today.
That shit's called green crack.
It's cool. Well, just mellow out because you look like you on crack right now.
I just had some that the other day, boy.
The bull looked like he smoked about 4 pipes.
Yeah, I just had some shit the other day.
I seen this dude. He ripped up a Bible.
What?
In a battle.
I seen that.
I can't fuck with that. Nah.
Listen, but the thing is, it was only for shock value. He had no ball.
I don't give a damn.
No. This is my thing. Well, this is my thing. He didn't have no bars. He did it for shock value. So my thing is, he only did it for the views. Because while he, before he ripped the Bible, he wasn't saying nothing. He was just regularly rapping, like it wasn't fire. And then while he's ripping the Bible, he's not even rapping. He's just ripping the Bible. So it's just like, bro, what was that for? You're just trying to get views and attention. You had no bars. It was like it was ridiculous, bro. It was just ridiculous. People doing stuff for shock value, like
this is, and piggyback off what you're saying. For those who put this shit out here in social media, y'all gotta hold an L. Because not only that shit was trash, you're promoting trash. You're showing the world trash. And on Twitter, you're going to, be curious to see what this is. And you're going to click on it. Nobody wants to see that stupid shit, though. Like, if you knew it was trash in the beginning, why did you post it on social media? Then if you don't do that, if you don't show that, they won't do the shit ever again. Didn't we just learn from Daylight? The biggest troll of them all for shock value. Y'all not gonna ever be on the scales of Daylight. There's nobody can out troll that nigga or do
Yeah,
the
that,
worst shit that he's ever done on that stage. There's nobody.
No,
So
hell no.
after seeing all the shit he's done, none of this shit is comparable. And if you do something that's gonna be outrageously dumb, you're not gonna get no praise from me. I'm not gonna even watch that shit. In 2020, I'm not supporting none of that bullshit.
I'm not supporting it now. That was
Oh,
horrible.
Yeah. And the only reason
man.
why I brought it up is because so we can have this discussion. Like, we're not having this. We're not doing this shit. You stop it. Stop putting that shit on social media. Stop putting it on Twitter. Everything don't have to. I just don't understand it. You know what I mean? Because I know he's going to do it again. He's going to do something else to get
Man,
the views.
I don't think he is.
He's a nobody. So
That's why I say he trash, man.
yeah, he's trying to.
We wasting our time talking about this shit.
Yeah, because he's not.
This nigga got down. He chilling you.
I don't.
At best.
Hey, Chef, did you say chitlin juice?
Yeah. What bar he picked from the bottom?
Nah, he
What
didn't
bar?
have no
Oh
bars.
my God, he said chitlin juice.
I know exactly, man.
I
Hey,
wasted
man,
my time.
I'm like Capo, man. We about to start calling these motherfuckers out. All right, you ripped the Bible, man. So what?
He lost.
All right, you
He
ain't
needs
had
to
no
be
ball
he
from the
needs to be
Bible.
slapped for that. What it needs
He
to be.
lost the
Hey,
battle.
Capo,
He lost the battle. That's the funny thing.
Hey, he
If
lost. Oh man, we talking about something else, man.
if you watch the full battle, he lost. Like, he's not even crazy. He'll never make it to the main stage.
I'm not watching it. If he ripped the Bible, I'm not watching it.
He's never gonna make it to the main stage because his
I just
flow
seen the part
is
of where he
not
ripped the
there.
Bible. That's
No.
just fact right here.
After seeing that, I wanted to see the full battle just to see it, but it was a waste of my time because I'm not even gonna front. The other dude was
you
trash
right though.
too.
He just doing it for clickbait, yo.
Yeah,
We need to
it worked.
start. We need to start getting a lot of these battle rappers out of here. There's too many battlers, and I feel like
Y'all ain't that nice, man.
we fixing to see who really got talent with this. What's coming up? We really fixing to see who's got talent.
A lot of you niggas is y'all think y'all top tier.
All y'all guys think y'all real good. Well, y'all holler at me here in the next month, and we'll see how much talent y'all really got.
yeah, because there's a lot of battlers, bro. I feel like there's half of the battlers that's out now are dumpster juice. They shouldn't be battling. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I should never battle again. Even though I won my battle, I should never battle again.
Wow.
I'm not gonna put myself on up on the pedestal to talk down to these niggas. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
I put myself in their shoes. I just started. One battle. It was okay. You know what I mean? So like, I don't want to be number 57,098 battle rapper in the world. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I get you.
So like half of that, maybe even 75% of the battlers should just stop battling.
But,
If it's taking
well,
you
the thing
over
is,
2
everybody thinks they can
years,
battle rap.
if I feel like 2 years, depending how much you get booked, like in your city.
Well, I mean, it took Rum Nitty longer than 2 years.
Yeah, but he was a name though, just not a big name.
Yeah, just like Rick Belvy. I mean, all them people have been around. They good though. But it took them a couple years.
They do kind of
Yeah, but
have
it took
names
them a
though.
couple years to get noticed though. Not saying they wasn't fire when they wasn't noticed, because they were, and that's what sucked. But it took them a couple years to start getting a buzz. Is what I'm
No,
saying.
I think Capo was talking about like the up and coming as far as like the 2 year process.
Oh
He
yeah,
talking about like the true foes and like he talking about the people that's like up and coming.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But they've
Because
been around for a couple years.
we just witnessed Geechee Gotti in 2 years.
Oh yeah.
2
We never
years,
seen it
bro.
around like this. Never.
No, nobody ever did that.
He had his few battles before he jumped on URL, but that was a few battles. And in 2 years, champion of the night 3 back to back, champion of the year, and in the running for back to back champion of the year in a row. So like this is what I mean by these up and comers. Like you gotta find your path. You gotta find a way to reach the audience because the audience is the fans are the ones that are going to catapult you. You know what I mean? Look at some of the. I don't mean to bring up his name all the time, but Twerk chokes it a lot. And in the fans' eyes, the culture's eyes, he's the biggest battle rapper there is. So when I'm saying that, I'm just saying because the fans put them in that space, and the leagues listen to that. So like,
I just got my receipt with the damn URL app.
so yeah, I just let's
Hey,
move on.
Capo, I got a question to ask you real quick.
What up?
All y'all. You think that you already should do something like a total, you know how they did like the battle rap shit on with T-Rex and like an up to date version and put it on the app.
Total
Let the young
slaughter.
dude, yeah, let the young dudes battle it out. Whoever can make it out the house, get a
Yeah, but see
game.
that shit was set up. That shit was rigged. That
But I'm
one
talking about
was.
this shit can be based off the people that's like Capo saying. If you want to eliminate the process, put a bunch of them in the same house, and you
Facts.
have like, you know what I'm saying, you
Yeah.
have like a single elimination tournament. Whoever win that, they pick who they choose they want the battle. You know what I'm saying? Down the line,
It's a fact.
Oh
I
yeah.
think I think you could eliminate the process like that too. Cause they ain't gonna
And
have
that'd
no
be
choice
something.
but to write.
That'd be some content they could put on the app, and
App,
you know because they have categories for their app. You know what I mean? They got vlogs on there. I think it's a type of show type of category. I mean, they have to build the app up. You know what I mean? I know they can do it. Like the WWE got their own shows on their app, their own shows the content they came up with themselves.
Oh yeah.
So like if
nah,
you
that's a
do
fact.
that, more people probably because you're giving us more than just battle rap now.
Yeah,
Now you're coming up with content like you know putting a bunch of motherfuckers in a house for like a month. You know what I mean? Work with them and
exactly.
do all that, filming them battles, elimination style, like everything. They could do a lot of shit. They can go back to on the corner. They can have an episode like that. They could do a one off on the corner.
Or the baller shot or something like that. It's like more stuff you can put on the app. It was just an idea. I thought they should try it out. Especially like you said for the people that's been there for a minute. Like I ain't trying to put this name out like Reaper Real. Like Reaper Real nice, but it's like you trying to, you know what I'm saying? If the young dudes want like the Reaper Real spot, let them two battle it out. You know what I'm saying? Whoever come out, you know what I'm saying, just a fan.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, let's move on. Let me
All
change
right, all
this
right.
real quick. Y'all started off. I gotta grab me some coffee. Um, Danny versus Hollow. I know we kind of touched base on it a little bit, but we didn't really talk about the battle. So, Danny versus Hollow. Killer Chef, you want to start off?
Yeah, I got Danny. I got Danny with a 2-1.
Give your explanation too.
All right. Everybody want to talk about this third round. I want to explain the third round to everybody. You know, in the past years, as the fans, everybody always picked on Danny and harped on Danny about the 12K situation, the corny angle, and him about his kids. And I think the third round, he explained why he's been going through what he's been going through in 2019 as far as like the choking situation, like, and he explained, and I think he pulled his heart out to the fans and like he put his business out there, like, man, I still love battle rap, but at the same time, I'm about to lose my kids and my family. But I'm so passionate about battle rap, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put my pain out there to the world. And I think that's what he took the third round and doing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody say he was up there crying. It's like because he loved battle rap so much, he is expressing himself to the fans and he, you know what I'm saying, that's his biggest battle. Everything kind of coincide like with the rounds and you know what I'm saying, his situation in real life and Hollow being, you know what I'm saying, his biggest battle to this date, the GOAT status on the line. And I think all that coincides with the material and stuff in his round. But the first round, he left Earth, and you know what I'm saying, like, it was just regular Hollow to me, but I had Danny 2-1. Everybody talk about the third round, talking about, oh man, he lost the third round. Oh, I gave him like the first and the third. I know. I mean, that's just me.
Okay.
I watch like.
Hold on. Who you got winning the second?
You said you had he said he had Danny first and third.
I had a first and third.
So he got
How
Hollow.
you don't have so. How do you have Hollow in the second? Please explain that one.
No. I said I got Danny in the first and the third.
Yeah, but
yeah. So how you got Hollow in the
so
second?
that means Hollow won the second.
Yeah. How?
I'm saying smoking.
See, that's a see. Look, people, look. Don't the Bull and Killer Chef. They let the weed control them, right? They can't handle the chronic because this nigga just said he had Danny in the first and third, and then we say so. You got Hollow in the second. No. This is what I'm saying. I know what you're saying. You got him in the first and third. That means Hollow won the second. 2-1. Hence 2-1. Jesus Christ. Don't let the weed. The weed.
The weed.
The weed. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah, please explain about that second round. How you have Hollow winning that second? I got him clearly losing that second.
Nah, I gotta. That was
no, I want to hear that. You gotta watch it again. No, come on.
No, I gotta watch it again. I gotta watch it again. Like, I just wanted to take the emphasis and go on the third round. Well, I gotta watch the whole thing again, but everybody keep hopping on the third round, so that's why I wanted to explain like the third round, like scenario to everybody because they try to say they didn't understand the third round. The third round was kind of going there, you know what I'm saying? Why he was crying and he was about to cry and all this shit. So that's why I wanted to explain, but I got to watch it again.
The Bull. This motherfucker high.
Yeah.
You sound high. Oh, you look high too, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. Bro, just give me that shit. I gotta smoke another one. Just try to get on your level. Anyway, Danny Hollow, who you had, bro?
I ain't had a chance to watch it yet.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Bro, I've been working my ass off.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm actually gonna watch it after we get done shit.
Hey, Bronx.
Yeah, so I seen the battle. Hold on, let me get the video on. All right, so I seen the battle or whatever. It was a decent battle. I don't think it was classic. I don't think it was a crazy fire battle. It has some replay value. First round, it was a decent round by both parties. I feel like it's a debatable round. That first round by both of them were good. I'm slightly going to edge that first round to Danny Myers because, you feel me, he was more effective. In my opinion, he was more effective in that first round. Second round, I clearly gave it to Danny Myers. Danny Myers came in swinging in the second round, and throughout the whole entire second round, he was just going crazy. How on that second round for me, it was just lackluster. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to beat that Danny round that he provided for us. So I'm definitely giving Danny that second round clear, like the clearest round of the battle. The third round, I gave it to Hollow because I don't feel like Danny Myers was direct. I know we talked about it earlier that a lot of people get away with the real talk in the third round. Not with me. I take points off it. If you're not directly talking to your opponent, like you could do the real talk thing for like maybe 12 bars max. But if you're not directly talking to your opponent, you're just talking about your life and some struggles, I'm gonna deduct points off that because it's like you're not talking about your opponent. Go write a song about that. Go do a freestyle.
So do you have? So let me ask you this then. So you have Geechee Gotti losing all his battles pretty much, right?
Geechee Gotti's direct. Geechee Gotti says real. Listen, I see what you're trying to do. Geechee Gotti says real shit. That's a bar. And then he's directing and then he's directing his opponent. Geechee Gotti's not doing a whole entire round of him talking about his life. He has punches in there. He has punches. He has haymakers mixed in with the real talk that he does. That's also a bar. Danny, he didn't have crazy bars in that third round. He was just talking. So you can't compare those two. Geechee Gotti's gonna hit you with bars, say some real shit, and then say some life shit, and then hit you with every fucking bar. That's why it's every fucking bar because every fucking bar is a punch. It's something worth a crowd reaction. That's
Okay.
and he's directed.
The reason why I asked that is because I wanted to understand your explanation of not being direct. Okay. So I said last night, far as for me being direct, I always want you to be direct to your opponent. I always want you to go right at your opponent. I said there are some people that have rounds that is nothing but filler, and those are the ones I don't count because you're not being directly for your opponent. For Danny third, I feel like he was talking. He was directing the message to Hollow and the battle rap community because in his Hollow's rounds he mentioned all these things pretty much, and this was really weighing on Danny's mind. If he didn't choke those three battles, let's say he only choked one of his battles, I don't think he would have had this third.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And then all the trolling that Hollow has been doing up to the battle, I felt like he really was trying to talk to him. And I do understand about it wasn't, while he was talking to him, it wasn't bar heavy. But it was like some real shit though. You know what I mean? But I understand your explanation. That's why I asked. I wasn't trying to do anything. I was just trying to ask, get your explanation off of it.
Mm.
So, um, for me, I said this last night. I got that the clearest round I got is the first from Dan. The bull. Are you talking to yourself? The bull.
This nigga Matt more than
The bull. You can't hear me now? This nigga. All right, let me see.
Man, this nigga.
The bull. I wish he had a doorbell on his screen. I could just ding dong. The bull. Jesus Christ.
He's not muted or nothing.
No, he can't hear. He talking to himself. But what I was saying. Okay, I had Danny clearly in the first. The second and third. The second is debatable for me. I had to go back and watch that second. The third.
What was so good about Hollow's second round?
I don't know. I don't remember it.
Yeah, because it wasn't fire. Y'all gotta watch that again.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. I'm gonna watch it. That's why I said it's debatable for me because I didn't get a feeling like, oh, he got that round. You know what I mean? And plus, I think I was at work also. Yeah, I was at work when I was listening to it. I was at work also, so you know, my mind. I was listening to it, but my mind wasn't processing it all the way. You know what I mean? Because I'm dealing with orders coming in and shit like that, and I gotta make food. And, you know, working at a restaurant and trying to do that. Hey, the bull. Put your headphones in, nigga. The bull. I said put your headphones in. I say mute. What the hell, your high ass? Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, what's the next battle, bro? I didn't hear y'all. What you say? The next battle. The who? What you say, Bronx? You going out, bro?
No, you going out.
T.Y. battle drop on the app. I don't even think I watched that.
I haven't got to watch that. I'm gonna watch it because I like Ty. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see if he actually did his thing. You know, so but I haven't got to it yet. But don't fret. You know, I haven't even watched the Cortez and T-Top battle yet.
Oh, I seen that battle.
How's that battle?
I like that battle. I think that battle was really dope. I think that was actually
Cortez won.
Yeah, for me, it's a debatable. Cortez definitely did his thing. T-Top definitely did his thing. That's a debatable battle. I don't think it's a clear winner. You might have people saying T-Top won. T-Top's third round was crazy. T-Top's second round was crazy. So I don't, you could debate those two. The first round I gave to Cortez, but that's also, you could debate that too. All three rounds you could debate. I was giving it to T-Top though. I don't know. I gave T-Top the last two rounds. I think T-Top did really good his last two rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are a couple of Midwest cards coming out. They're out. That's coming up in 2020. Killer Chef, can you read that one that you sent to?
That card in April. It's
April? Right.
So I said you want to talk about the other one first?
The other one we got
YK.
We got LL Cool G versus Young Cannon. Who you got? Bronx Man Rich.
Who I got versus who?
LL Cool G versus YK.
Man, we already predicted that one a while ago. I got YK easily.
We talked about that?
I think we did. We had him on the show. We talked about YK. When he was on the show, he didn't mention YK?
I don't think so.
I felt like he did.
No, because we was talking about his other battle, his battle with on Close Combat.
Well, I got YK. YK's a problem. YK's a big threat. YK is.
That's gonna be a dog fight.
It's gonna be a dog fight, but YK's gonna come out winning. YK might come out limping, but
he might get a flesh wound.
Nah, he can get. This gonna be better than night, yo. I think LQ just trying to prove something going into 2020. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he getting the right looks on URL like he won't. You know what I'm thinking? Like if he get goddamn, if you get hand up out here, shit, that's gonna up his stock.
Augustine the King, salute, sir. The Bull still manage battle talent? Yes, he does. But Bull is out of commission right now. He got high and he passed out. The last thing we heard from him, he was talking to himself, and then he went mute. That nigga in the Kush clouds right now.
Yeah,
like
he in the clouds right
space, boy.
He's showing people his truck right now, showing people some lives. He forgot about the show.
He in 420 heaven right now.
He in 420 heaven for real.
That's a fact. Damn it, Bull. All right. What's that card? All right. So we got Stewie Newton versus Bricks Belvy.
I got Bricks.
Really?
Come on,
this gonna get closer than what you think.
No, I never said he was gonna smoke him. I just said I got Bricks. But I ain't saying it was gonna be a body. I ain't saying it was gonna be clear. I just got Bricks. I've been a Bricks fan for a very, very long time. So I just believe believe in him. I just believe that he will go there and produce and do his numbers and come out, victorious.
Oh, no doubt. And I think Sewell's gonna use this also is he coming off the Danny battle 3-0. So he knows going into 2020, he trying to get his weight back up. You know what I'm saying? So like this gonna be a good ass battle. I like these two battles so far. These gonna be some dog fights. You know what I'm saying? Either way, so far. If everybody from these two battles come on their A game, you have some 5 battles right here. This ain't even the rest of the card yet.
Normally, day game, you can rely on them coming with 3 rounds. You can hopefully these battles are 3 rounds. You can rely on them coming for 3 rounds and doing their thing. So, you can expect that, especially from like YK. Like he's definitely gonna come with it.
And so the rest of the card, it has. I know it got Tone Montana versus Illa. I don't know who Illa is.
Tone still out here in these battle rap streets.
Yeah, he is.
Nah,
then
when
you
he
have.
Came back, he had been sick.
Oh, okay.
What would you say, Chef?
Nah, he had some kind of illness a while back. This is like a couple years back. That's why we hadn't heard from him.
Oh,
yeah, so I'm glad he back 100% healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad he back doing what he like to do. You know what I'm saying?
I think he lost his steam.
I think this like, yeah, that's a fact.
Because I remember when we had that gun scheme, man, we was backing him up. We thought he was going to be one of them guys.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
He did good against Dre Dennis when they battled outside.
Nigga, why you sound
like Dre Dennis pulled out the graduation?
Nigga, why you sound like a chop and screw computer? Good shit, chopped and screwed.
Yeah, but that battle didn't really do much for none of them. Like that battle was just a waste, honestly. Like Dre Dennis thought he graduated from the URL, and He ain't seen them since.
Damn.
Like he did the whole cap and gown thing. Like, man, I be come on, man. We be doing Dre Dennis dirty.
That's crazy.
Like he was supposed to be getting plates. You graduated. What happened? They took his diploma. What happened? You thought you had enough credits? Like,
They must have. They must have. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:34. Killer Chef. What else?
Killer Chef on mute.
Killer Chef. You better get your distorted ass. The Bull's back. Oh shit! He woke up from his coma.
I do this much.
Hey, you missing out
Yo,
on topics. The Bull. You letting the
I had my
weed,
phone.
bro. We heard you talking to yourself. You didn't hear us talking to you. Killer
Hey, you
Chef.
know, hey,
yo,
sometimes I'm not. That's the only smart. That's the only person with common sense I got to talk to.
Oh, so what you saying? There's three of us on here right now. Like,
No, I wasn't. I was in the store though. I wasn't talking to y'all.
uh,
I was talking about the shit in the store.
Killer Chef. What else we got?
oh, the other call you was talking about, that called in April. That's called Capital Punishment. And that's gonna be in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And on the call you got Snake Eyes against True Foes.
Come on, True Foe.
That's gonna be a good one right there. I got Snake Eyes though.
Fuck that. I got True Foe winning it all.
We
Then
gonna
you
have
got
him back on the
Mike.
show.
Yeah, then you got Mike P versus I think Noah. I think he's from like the Minnesota, like Michigan, I think. All right, then you got Geechee Gotti against Solid Lucci, and
Who the fuck is
he from
that?
Minnesota.
I've heard of him.
He about a T top. He about a T top like a few months ago.
Yeah, he actually
But
did. He
he
did
from
good against
Minnesota.
T-Top.
Yeah, he did good.
Okay. Take your word for it. Don't let me find out different.
Go watch it. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah,
I will check it out.
and you got on Danny Miles versus Piranha. And
Oh
then
my god.
that's gonna be a grudge match because Piranha was in the same class as Danny Miles before. You know what I'm saying? He went and did his time. So
Mm-hmm.
they kind of got like a little rivalry type thing. And then you got Charlie Clips against Infrared the General.
Oh. Infrared got Charlie Clips. Is that one
Yeah,
rounders?
Probably.
it don't say.
But
I just see the
they need to start. They need to start saying if it's one rounders, two, and three rounders. Like I know for sure, Charlie Clips is not gonna do no three rounder with no.
yeah, that's facts.
I know, Cat. I seen him battle live before. I like his style.
General.
Yeah,
So who he sound? I mean, he got his own style, or he kind of.
yeah. His vocal, the way he sound don't match him.
Oh, okay.
He got a real deep ass bassy voice, but he's like direct and aggressive towards you. I seen him battle 501 Blue, and he from St. Louis. On the Connects, and that was a good battle. He's has other battles after that though, but that's the one I seen in person. But if he got Charlie Clips, Charlie don't come playing because he can beat you if you come playing. If you don't come playing, we get a solid Charlie Clips. it's gonna be a long day. Like, and I hope he's ready for it.
Let's be real though, Charlie Clips has been coming with it every time here lately.
But that's against names, though. You know how these battle rappers do. You know, with the names, they'll do more than what
Oh
they'll
yeah.
do with somebody that's somebody coming up. But he from Infrared the General. He from the Midwest. He from where that nigga from?
They probably from like Michigan somewhere like that, or
Ah, shit. I don't remember. Minnesota, I think.
probably I think because a lot of these guys on the car is from Minnesota or that area.
Yeah, I think he from Minnesota too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Good thing is in April.
do what?
I said good thing the car in April and not right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be warm outside.
What else, gentlemen? We can go off battle rap to also. So,
Well, we gonna hand these L's, man. I got some L's to hand out.
well, you can start that now.
Listen, man, good. Like I want to hang out. I want to. Normally, I only do one L, but I'm
Sound
gonna
like
give
you
two.
got a lot.
Yeah, I got two L's today, man. I got an L
Just
for
two?
Ace Amin. Yeah, I got an L for Ace Amin for not shaving his beard. You clearly lost a 30, and now you're trying to debate the second round. Ace Amin, you lost clearly. You lost clearly. Shave your beard.
Yeah.
Hold this L, man. Like don't. Yeah, he's being too funny. He's being too funny. Like, come on, bro. Like, you ain't keep your word.
He's trying to say people want to embarrass him by making him cut his beard. No, you said you'd do it if you got 30. Swamp said Swamp said he 30 you. Swamp said he 30 you, and everybody said he 30 you. Shave your damn beard.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to hold the L, man. You ain't keep your word. You ain't a man of your word. It shows a lot. It shows a lot in your character. Hold his L. My other L that I'm gonna give L. I'm gonna give an L to Norbs. Okay, so Norbs, you're gonna hold it. No, yeah. Norbs, you're gonna hold his L. You was on Champion talking about that Surf is gonna 30 loaded Lux. Like, I hope you're joking. If you're not joking, take this L because what are you talking about? That Surf is gonna 30 Lux. Like, in what world? In what world was Surf 30 Lux? Like, stop talking out your ass. Like, I don't even know. He didn't even 30 read. How the fuck is he going 30 loaded Lux? Like, this is just ridiculous shit that I'm hearing in the battle rap community. So those are my two L's, man. I really wanted to give those L's out because it's like if somebody's not keeping their word and somebody's just saying outrageous things. I don't know if it's for the views.
Okay. Anybody else have L's out there? No, nothing.
You ain't got no L's?
I have I have an L for the government.
He wanted to go in.
It's all nice and dandy. Y'all impeached the orange man in office. It's all nice and dandy. But can we go ahead and get the process over? Can we? Why y'all stalling? Why? We all know this dude's a fraud. I've been knowing this. And all you motherfuckers that supported this shit and got this motherfucker elected, y'all gotta hold L's for the rest of y'all life. I asked everybody on my Facebook to unfriend me and block me if they voted for Trump. Because this is the worst choice ever in life. I didn't want Hillary in that motherfucker either, but I didn't sure there wasn't no celebrity up in there that had no politics that ran from going to the military and all that. Racist, putting a contract hit on teenagers, talking about giving them the death penalty. Can't retract his shit to bring real honest apologies for saying stupid shit. Motherfucker didn't care, never cared. It's time for him to get impeached. Y'all need to impeach his ass and get him the fuck up out of here. Okay? Get this election over with so we can go on about our merry way. Because I'm over this shit. This is not the country I fought for. I didn't go to the Navy to have this country back to where we were slaves. So like we need to get y'all need to get y'all shit together because all y'all shit stink. Y'all all crooked. Y'all all stab each other in the back. Y'all all trying to get the power. I don't trust none of you motherfuckers. White, black, Mexican, Latino. I don't give a fuck. Y'all all motherfucking crooked. So at the end of the day, that's the biggest L. This is real life shit. Fuck a battle rap. Everything's not about battle rap. I care more about the politics and the government and then how the world's going than the motherfucking battle rap for real, for real. That's because I'm older. I'm about to croak here in like 10 years because I'm so old. Um, but
You said
anyway,
you're about to coke, what?
croak. I'm about to croak.
Oh, I thought you said you're about to coke. Right? What the
No, I don't coke. I don't do that shit.
fuck?
I can never be a cokehead.
Hell no.
I don't do man-made shit, bro. I don't. Only man-made shit I take is Advil or ibuprofen for headaches. That's it. Um, I got another L. I got an L for Chief Nation.
Damn, Chief Nation.
Chiefs Nation. The fans, the organization, the team, all you, all y'all, all you bandwagoners, all y'all.
What happened?
So I'm at work. And at work, it's all Chief fans in that at my job. And I work at a bar and grill type of high class bar and grill. Um and all the customers come in all red jerseys and red shirts and Chiefs. And just last week we got beat by the Chiefs. Yes, we got beat by the Chiefs. We're human. Okay. They're supposed to beat us because our offense is trash. We don't have a line. We don't have no offensive weapons. We do have a defense though, but we almost won that game. Okay, so I'm sitting there, and Saturday night, they played the Bills, and it was nothing but Chiefs fans in the build. I mean, customers in the building. I'm hearing these motherfuckers applaud and cheer when the Bills did something spectacular or got a touchdown against the Patriots. The hate is so fucking real. It's ridiculous. For the
You know why?
Bills, y'all cheering for the Bills?
You know why?
Why?
You're always seeing the same person win all the time.
No, I don't think
I mean, really,
that's not why for them.
that
That's not why.
well, that's why for me.
Well,
I like to
that's
see
you.
somebody. I like to see somebody different win all
Well,
the time.
well, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, there's people out there. I'm talking about these biased Chiefs fans, okay?
Oh, okay.
Because that's not the reason why. They got this in
Oh,
their
yeah.
head like we're the rival. We the rival. Like no, we're not. Like
Oh,
we're
I
not.
got you.
We don't rival y'all. We're y'all not really a threat. You know what I mean? Like what we doing here? So it's just to me, y'all beat us. Cool. We turned around, beat the Bills. Do you know what you did when you beat us? Nothing. And that was y'all Super Bowl. So congratulations on winning your Super Bowl, beating the Patriots. We're still second seed over y'all. So what does that mean in my book that you got to hold a L for all that shit you be talking? Y'all beat us. We're still second seed. Let's see what the playoffs do. The postseason where it counts, huh? Let's see that because I don't feel like don't make us go back to the Super Bowl again. All y'all know this. Just letting y'all know. It's at the end of this. The Giants. Man, shout out to Bronx man Rich and his Giants.
Oh, come
Back
on
to
now,
back
y'all.
weeks of winning a game, bro. Y'all look like y'all a threat out here in the postseason.
There ain't gonna be no playoff.
I know. I'm just saluting what y'all do. Y'all did. Y'all, hey, the last couple of games, bro. Y'all looking good.
Come
I
on
give
now.
props where props is due. And Carolina, I don't even know where Carolina at. You're like,
They're off.
okay. So the rest of y'all
somewhere
motherfuckers don't know this.
They're somewhere out in the atmosphere.
So Buffalo, you're still on notice because you're making the playoffs. Baltimore, you won't notice. Yeah, you beat us. Let's see you do it again. Houston, you won't notice. Kansas City, you back on notice. Who else? Green Bay, Minnesota, New Orleans, San Francisco, Seattle, Philly, or Dallas. Y'all all on notice. Do we got to get our seventh ring? If we get our seventh ring, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't want them going back to the Super Bowl again. I'm just gonna retire all my jerseys. I'm gonna retire as a New England Patriot fan, and I'm not gonna cheer for nobody else. I'm just not going to watch football no more. It's just a wrap.
Why? Because Tom Brady ain't gonna be there.
Damn.
No, because if we bruh, the legacy's real, bruh.
Oh, I know that.
The legacy's real.
I ain't hate
Yeah, I'm just saying. So hopefully, I can't wait. Fuck Brady, Cap. What? Good? Oh, good 7 said, fuck Brady, man. Right.
Thank you, Sam.
Who? Augustine the King said Billy Boondocks beat Coogee. No, he did not. What the fuck are you talking about, sir? What do you mean Billy Boondocks beat LL Cool J? That did not happen at all. You got to stop with that. That's a slanderous comment. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I don't even think Billy Boondocks is fire.
Hey, good 7. Hey, good 7. Fuck Brady? Huh? What? What you say, nigga? Fuck.
Tell him, Sam. Tell him, Sam.
No. Let me turn this around. Let me turn this around. Fuck Brady?
There we go.
Fuck Brady, huh? I'm wearing this the rest of the show. How about that? How about that? Man, don't ever slander the great. He's better than Joe Montana.
Shit. Oh, no. We ain't doing that.
Shit.
Hold on.
We ain't doing that shit.
Hell no.
Nah, he is. No. Let's keep it a wrap.
Y'all bugging, man.
Let's
No,
keep
we're
it a
not doing
wrap.
that.
Bronx, I don't even think you was alive when Joe Montana was
We're
playing.
not doing that. No.
Hey, listen, man. It does.
That was a bar, bull. He probably wasn't, though. I think I was
hold on. What year?
I think I was in high school when. I think I was in like high school.
I said you wasn't even alive when Joe Montana played football.
I'm a '90s baby.
Yeah, you definitely is probably like one or not born at all.
Yeah, bro. You wasn't watching football when Joe Montana.
Yeah.
But hey, don't fix your lips
right
saying Joe Montana's better than Tom Brady. Stop it. He just proved that last year when he won that championship.
That don't mean nothing.
It does. It does. It does. It does. It does.
We'll have this conversation another day.
Well, we can have it now. It's no other day.
Man.
This could be a handicap match. I don't care. It can be a tag team match. Nigga, me, Bronx against y'all too.
My man 4 for 4 in the Super Bowl. How many times Tom Brady lost? I understand he got
Twice.
Twice to the Giants.
All right. No, he lost more twice.
Nah.
Twice to the Giants and once to the
Eagles.
To the Eagles. Yes.
Oh,
How many times he's been to the Super Bowl?
We're only gonna count the Giants.
How many times we been to the Super Bowl?
What, 8?
Nah, he been
8 times?
8.
Yeah, 8 times.
How many times he been to the playoffs?
He 5-3.
Over a whole decade?
It's been 10 years. It's about the 10th year. Right?
Yeah.
And he has 6 out of the 10. And you want to talk about Joe Montana got 4 rings because he went back to back 4 times?
Out of 4.
Brady went back to back 4 times too. Like, what are we talking about? But he's been to the Super Bowl way more than Joe Montana. Joe Montana couldn't do that.
But Joe Montana never lost in the Super Bowl. I understand what y'all saying because he been won. But
this is not the Jordan effect. We can't. Now, if you would have said 6 for 6, now then you have a argument. There's a real argument on that one. But 4, he's only been 4 times. But he won his 4. But has he won again after that? No.
Nah, he ain't never been after that, though.
That's a fact. What happened?
CEO, he got hurt. Matter of fact, the New York Giants, speaking of the Bronx, we're going to blame it on them. Man, he got hurt in the title game, and it was over for him after that. The whole shoulder got fucked up. Got dislocated and broke. It was over.
Okay.
And going to the Chiefs, and that CEO took his job. That's what happened with him.
I want to get y'all last thing I want to talk about. I want to get y'all opinion on that trash ass invitation canceled by Nick. Don't be all speechless all at once.
Nick who though? Nick.
Nick Cannon. Who?
Nick Cannon.
Nick. Oh. Why did you call him Nick?
Nick. Yeah, he don't got no cannon. There's no cannon. He don't even got a water gun. Like, so what y'all think? Y'all heard that song?
You sound like man, to be honest, I ain't paying attention to none of that shit, yo.
When he tried to use the whole race angle, he was the only one on the song. No?
Listen. He came out with 3 responses, though. Nick Cannon.
I know. I'm talking about the third response.
Yeah,
the third response was ass.
You heard it, right?
Yeah, that's just ass. I'm sorry, Nick Cannon. That's just ass. I'm really pulling for him.
See, I won't pay attention to it.
I'm really pulling for Nick Cannon. They don't like him.
You cutting out, bro.
You cut out. Nah, it's bad when you dropping 3 diss songs and it ain't even responded yet. That to me is like it is a waste of time, yo. It ain't responding to that shit, yo.
I feel like the whole race angle. First of all, the track he didn't start rapping until like 2 minutes within the motherfucking shit, and then you bring out this whole angle when he was like black bitches stupid, black bitches dumb, or some shit like that. That was the hook. And try to say he's a racist and he's all this, he's all that. He's already explained all this shit years ago. And for you, this just seems like it's just like the DNA shit, trying to get the public on his side so he can feel like he won. So now, if you get the culture, the black people on your side, they're gonna say that you won because you want to use an old ass angle that we already know is not even true. Did he make a mistake? Yeah, he explained why. There's a lot of people. Royce the 5'9" even explained why. At that time, he was dating a black chick. Matter of fact, Eminem he did respond. He responded and rebutted everything. He was like, "Yeah, I was with a black chick after my girl." You know what I mean? It was like, "Hey, she cheated on me, and I was mad." Just like his Kim cheated on him, and you see what he did to her. So I don't think it was anything in bad intent on his part, but when Nick Cannon used that shit, bro, I was just like, bro, this is dumb, and your rhymes are trash. So I just feel like Nick Cannon just need to relax, and pump the brakes on trying to get a rise out of Eminem. Because at the end of the day, if anybody don't like him, if he think he's racist and all this other shit, he's still a bad motherfucker in that booth. And
Who's a bad motherfucker in the booth?
Eminem. No, you tripping. You know he's the most highest selling rap artist.
Know what that mean?
Do you know all
What
your
does that
favorite
mean?
battle rappers fear Eminem?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Do you
So what
know
type of
that your
competitive
favorite
nature is
battle
this?
rapper? Do you know all your favorite battle rappers will say, "Fuck everybody," but I'm not gonna fuck with the white boy. Hmm?
Listen. Let's go down a list of the top 5 MCs of all time.
And then when you do,
We
just
got
know Eminem is their favorite rapper. But go ahead.
so Nas says Eminem's his favorite rapper.
Facts. Go ahead.
Jay-Z.
Facts. Go ahead.
I'm done. Nah. No, yo, stop lying, bro. Come
You want
on,
me to pull up the interview?
Come on.
You want me?
Please,
Oh,
send me the link. Send me the link.
Rakim. Oh, I got to keep on going? What?
Come on, yo. I don't know. I don't know what people seeing.
What?
Who the fuck is Redman?
You better shut the fuck up. I will delete your
Hold
ass
on,
up out of this motherfucking Zoom right now, nigga. You'll be zoomed out this
He
motherfucker.
trolling, man. This nigga
Did
trolling,
he just
man.
say who the fuck is Redman?
Oh, and Bull came
trolling.
up on here and said,
Are you
"Did you
fucking
just say that
serious?
shit, nigga? You know you fucked up."
Do you not know who the fuck Wu-Tang is?
Listen, y'all.
And
We're not about to act
he's
like
not even with.
Redman.
Wait a minute, hold on, Bull. You gotta hold the L. He's not with the Wu-Tang Clan.
I mean, not Wu Tang.
That's Method
You don't
Man.
know
That's
who
Method
Method
Man.
Man Redman is?
No,
Yeah,
listen.
you don't know who Method Man is?
I know who Redman is, but
How
what
high?
I'm saying is, no, listen. Yeah, Mr. Screw. I know who Redman is, but I'm like, who's that? Like, he's not that big of a, like, he's not that big. Like, we never put him in top. We don't even got him in top 50.
He was back in the day, though.
Who don't got him in the top 50?
What, 3-1?
Who don't got him in the top 50?
He probably in the top.
Who don't?
No, he in the top 50.
Me.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, of
You
course. You better
smoking.
fix something out
Bronx, Bronx, that's because you was 2 then.
That's a fact.
Y'all be forcing it. Listen, y'all. Just cause
you wasn't listening to rap then. You was listening to Dora the Explorer.
When did you start listening to rap, Bronx?
I would say when I was like 7, 8.
What year is that?
Young Thug.
This is 97. 97.
What was 97? When you was 7?
97, 98.
Tupac died in 96.
So you was born in 1990?
He was listening around that era.
I was born 1990.
There's no way you was listening. No way you was listening to rap in 97.
You don't know who Redman is, and they ain't not gonna have him in your top 50. You got life fucked up, bro. At 7, you probably didn't even. You was probably listening to ABC and Crisscross, nigga. That's what you was probably listening.
Dora.
No, at that time it was probably Crisscross. Jump, everybody.
Yeah, that song was fire.
Yeah, see, I told you. I told you.
Till they put their pants on backwards.
He was a little Bow Wow, little Romeo ass nigga. That's what it is.
Oh, they was fire.
B2K era.
No. All right, now we gotta stop with the B2K. But you know,
Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky was fire. Y'all bugging, bro.
Yeah, I know it was. I know.
No, Pretty
yeah. That's just. I'd rather bump Pretty Ricky than Redman.
Oh hell no! You
bugging.
You bugging, bro. You really tripping.
But Capo, he got to think too. We didn't have YouTube and all that back in the day, so
I was watching hits from the streets. So that's how I got my
music. Everybody back then, if that shit was fire, it was like everybody fucked with it.
This nigga said hits from the streets, nigga. We had the basement. We had the
on your TV raps.
Man, I don't think I was born when Yo TV Raps was popping.
What?
Wasn't that in the 80s?
Nah, it's like the early 90s.
Oh, no, see, I wasn't.
Dr. Dre and Eric Lover. Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Hey. So, what was you about to say, bro?
No, I keep hearing like a scraping noise.
Oh, I don't know. It sounds like somebody scraping off ice off their window and shit. All right. The New Year's coming, fellas. So, what do y'all want to see in 2020?
Well, like I can't say. Y'all know.
Not as far as battles. I mean, if you want to add battles, that's cool. But like within the culture, what you want, what kind of changes you want to see? What kind of content would you like to see?
I think the way it's going right now is good. I feel like the way Smack ended the year with this event, just more events like that, just like names that's gonna come in consistently, do work, and that's all I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see people really work and do their thing out
here. Killer Chef.
Oh shit! I just want to see fire. I just want to see fire battles. Like as far as like and on the biggest stage on URL, man, we need to see more the females on that platform, or more the fire female battles on like the bigger Smack platforms. Like saying going into 2020. And some accountability, yo. You feel me? As far as like the choking. holding people, you know what I'm saying, accountable and responsible for choking. You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga, if you choking, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to go to the back of the line. Like you see what I'm saying? I still fuck with you, but it's like you got to set a standard. You know what I'm saying? Going into the new year.
Okay.
But nah, that's pretty much it. That I'm looking forward to in like 2020. But I know that part ain't gonna happen. But shit, other than that, just fire battles.
One thing I would like to see happen is I notice there's a lot of content, and there's a lot of content that hasn't hit the app yet, and there's definitely a lot of content that hasn't hit YouTube yet. And I feel like because when Smack came out and said the app was originally for the up and comers, no, he wouldn't have a lot of people downloading or purchasing the app. Okay. So he would had to put top tier battlers on there and things like that. I feel like the the battlers that represent the URL, the high tier battlers, the ones that have a large fan base, I feel like they should drop it on the app and do it like their trailers or their face off. They drop it on the app one day, next day or 2 days later, they drop it on YouTube. Therefore, your traffic is still going through your channel where you have millions of subscribers. You have to feed your your base. You know what I mean? It's just like, you start a Facebook, right? And you build 5,000 followers. Then you move on to Twitter, and then you're trying to build Twitter, but you kind of slack off on your big base, and they really don't even know you're over there on Twitter. You know what I mean? So it's just like it just feels like they need to figure out a way to get content for the app so people can subscribe to the app. Also feed your main base, because if you look at it, if they take it so long, once it comes out, it's not trafficking like it's supposed to. And then it's not that much really attention towards it as far as the bloggers and media, because we already talked about it in a lot. And that's because the app. People can go months just hearing us, doing blogs about it and not seeing the battle. And then once the battle come out, they're not interested anymore, because we're on to the next timeline. Because battle rap, it should be a timeline. It used to be a timeline, but it's not no more. Because then you got to implement all the smaller leagues. They're trying to book these bigger artists. You know what I mean? Or big battles on their platform. We can deal with that type of shit, but then when you're just lacking on distributing the content equally, it gets kind of frustrating. Bronx, what do you think?
No, I agree. But the timeline, can you what do you mean by it needs a timeline? What do you like that? I'm confused about you saying that right now.
What I mean by the timeline, the timeline, the storyline, those type of things, right? Back in the day, It wasn't. They wasn't booking people for multiple battles. Back then, it was more of a win-loss system. Back then, so the timeline kind of kept in order. This person battled this person. This person lost, but so it kind of kept them where the spot. Then this one moved on. It was just like when SoCon went through all of the Suns just trying to get to motherfucking conceded. It's just like Verb trying to go through the ranks of the East Coast to get to the top. There was a system, you know what I mean? There was clearly a win and loss. This person won. Since this person won, they get to move up. They get to get the next person in line. You know what I mean? Now it's you lose.
Okay.
You're
And
battle.
you get Lux.
You're getting the looks. You're skipping the line. That's what I want back into the shit.
Okay, I get it.
Timeline, because it's so much battle rap now. You know what I mean? They like we're getting battles that happen before. Let's say Smack Volume 5 and Born Legacy 9. Let's say Born Legacy 9 came up like 2 weeks after Smack the volume. We'll get a battle from that before we get a battle from Smack Volume. So that's even out of order. You know what I mean? Because that person could have lost that battle that on Smack, but won their battle on there, and it just disrupts the timeline for me. You know what I mean? So that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Then, yeah, I definitely agree with that. At first, it was cool, when battles were dropping, even though we still waiting on another event that happened before. But yeah, I agree. Drop all the battles from this one event that happened first, and then focus on the next event.
Facts. Because you remember, they be doing like Jack Boy Maine, he lost horribly at Known, but they drop a battle that he won on the app just to kind of like soften the blow a little bit. You know what I mean? So it kind of it's like I don't know. Good Seven said, I want to see battlers battle who's nice, stop all the favoritism and scared to take a L shit. Yeah, that's a fact.
The facts.
Anything else before we get off here? We good?
That's it for me.
No, I'm good.
Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody that tapped in today. I appreciate you. We'll be back. Matter of fact, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so yeah. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna talk to the fellas, so we'll see what we want. I want to do something special. I want to do something, for the holidays, a holiday show, a joyous, cheerful show. And 2020, there's one thing that y'all probably be able to see, and that's Killer Chef. Killer Chef has been faceless since I started this shit, right? And this is episode 18, so it would be have 19 or 20, and probably in the tuck by New Year's. But I think it's time for him to unconceal himself. You know what I mean? You might see that in 2020. But y'all have a good day. You know who I am. You know Bronx Man Rich is Killer Chef. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Bronx Man Rich. You know what I mean? But I'll holler at y'all, man. Gotta go. You see this? Good. 7. See that. Don't ever fix your mouth talk about my goat like that. Y'all have a good day. You lucky I don't give you
Salute,
a
salute.
L, good. I'm just saying. Still my nigga though. All right.